minding my business in our room, and you decide to chuck a book at me, and it hits me right here on the nose. And
I wasn't sure
I
if
feel
you would
like
bring that up. I wasn't sure if you would bring that up.
I feel like I
For a whole year, every other week, a random person comes up to you in public and smacks you.
this. I get that, but this is not on my Instagram currently. This is, bro. Zach takes screenshots and he keeps them forever. It's just not years. It's forever.
Bro, that's really high because you could have actually been severely hurt. I really want to put it at 1, bro. I don't know. But it's like, You are now watching the Westmoreland Bros Podcast. Okay. Welcome back to the Westmoreland Bros Podcast.
What up, my money? What's up, my brother? Hey,
We're here, brother.
I just want to say we have officially been at this over a year. This episode 53. Tap it up just for you and I and the dedication. You know what I mean? Commitment. You know what I'm saying? Consistency. You see what I'm saying? It's a beautiful thing to see because as I reflect on this last year, our YouTube videos do different numbers. Sometimes we'll get like 100 views in a day. Another day we'll get 5 views. You see what I'm saying? And that could be, that could be kind of heartbreaking. We want people to view our content, but that's okay. We appreciate everybody who sees us, everybody who watches. Thank you very much. And hey, we've been here a year. We're gonna go another year. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna run it back. We're gonna run it back like the Chiefs did in the Super Bowl. You see what I'm saying? No, that wasn't recent. Don't bring it up. But you know what I mean. So, with that being said, it's been a year. That's cool. Do you have anything else to add to that?
No, absolutely not.
Great.
We re-signed our contracts. We signed another deal. We signed to like a 10-year deal, so you're going to see us a little longer.
A little bit. Now, congrats on the year. I want to bring up something that has kind of bothered me a lot. Not even a little. It's bothered me a lot. Now, we all know we're familiar with the term racism. You know what I mean? It's when one race hates another race. We're familiar with sexism. You see what I'm saying? Now, one thing we might not be familiar with, everybody out there, is carism. It's carism. Zach, what is carism? Have you ever heard of that?
You must hate a car, I guess.
You must hate a car. Now, this has nothing to do with people. I'm not talking about people who hate cars. I'm talking about dogs. Dogs have a disease that is called carism. And I don't know if that's a word, but I made it up, okay? You spell it C-A-R-I-S-M. Carism. Now, why do I bring this up? Because every time I'm driving my regular car, I get no attention from dogs. They just keep walking on the sidewalk, or they keep using the bathroom in their yards, minding their business. But as soon as I'm coming in my truck, my true green truck, they want to bark. They want to bark all on the leash. They want to run with their owners to catch me. They want to bark through the fence, acting like I'm coming to get them. And this is just not with True Green. This is with Amazon delivery. This is with post office people. And I just wish we knew why dogs are carisms. You see what I'm saying? Like, what's wrong with the truck I'm driving? Why don't you like me now? Because when I'm in my regular car, you like me. You know what I mean? What are your thoughts on this? What are your thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe it's because they're familiar. Maybe that's what it is. They constantly see these same vehicles, the True Green, the Amazon, the UPS every week. They're like, oh my God, that guy's back again. Get him out of here. Compared to your car, you may pass through a neighborhood once a week or whatever, and they don't even think twice about it because I don't know. Maybe they don't recognize it, so to speak. I was gonna say maybe there's cars that don't look similar, but it's like at the end of the day, there's so many different cars and plenty of cars look similar. But I don't know. Maybe they just recognize your car more and they just want to attack it. Maybe that's what it is. And they know you're gonna stop. They know you're gonna stop too, because it's not like you just driving through. It's like you're there with a purpose. Compared to your car, you're just driving past. They're not thinking twice about it. When they see True Green, it's like this guy's gonna come on my territory. Just the other week, you was talking about Rocco peeing and how he was peeing over another dog's pee after the dog just peed there. So it's like when they see you, it's like I marked that territory and he's still stepping over here. He lost his mind. He got me messed up. And then boom, they want to get you.
The first half of your argument was it was bad in my opinion. I didn't like it. But the second half, that makes sense because like you mentioned, these trucks, I'm gonna call them working trucks, worker trucks.
Right.
The worker trucks, like you said, usually do stop somewhere in that neighborhood. It doesn't have to be that house, but it's somewhere in that neighborhood, and it could be that house. Whereas just regular cars, dogs see them and like, oh, they're just gonna, that's just a car, it just keeps going. You know,
Yeah.
that kind of gives intelligence to dogs now. I kind of, you know, maybe I'm not as bad anymore. Carism may be a good thing, you know, because, you know, Zach, you just sold me that clip. That's crazy. Wow. Well,
We're
that's what I
defending that
had, man.
territory.
Yeah, I agree, and I hope Rocco will do the same. Although I appreciate Rocco not barking at vehicles like that. He will bark if you come on my property, and he'll alert me. And you probably won't even want to be here once he starts barking. Everybody gets a little nervous around him. But that makes sense,
He
man.
has a really deep bark. Yeah, he's a super friendly
Yeah.
dog, but he sounds scary. I will say that.
Yeah, man, and I like to portray him just like that.
Yeah.
And in situations that I needed him, he's been there, so it's good. I feel like if he's been there for me with the dog who's tried to doesn't really do anything, I feel like if a human tries something to me, that he would go pretty crazy. So
He
shout
would
out
stand up for you.
Rocco. I had to lock him up, but oh well. But yeah, man, I just thought about that the other day when I was driving, and I'm like, what word is this? And I just said carism, so that I just had to bring it up and ask you about it, you know? Now, obviously, we're in the month of October now. I wanted to bring out two things really quick with October. It is one, domestic violence awareness, and on top of that, it's also bully prevention month. So for anybody out there who is going through some domestic abuse, whether you are a woman or a man, bro, seek help. Don't, especially if it's from somebody close to you, maybe a spouse, maybe a good friend or something. It's usually a spouse though. Let's be real, okay? Bro, seek help. Do not stay in a situation where you are getting beat up. Put simply, because if they beat you up, that means they're okay with possibly killing you. And it's just that simple. It's happened before. It's sadly probably gonna happen again to somebody. But if you are in a situation with domestic abuse, get help in whatever way you have to. And on the other hand, with that, we got bullying. You know what I'm saying? A lot of bullying takes place in schools and online nowadays. Now, if
100%.
you're a kid, 18 years or younger, this affects you probably the most. I'm not saying it doesn't affect adults. Of course it does. But as you get older, you learn more, you mature, you know how to deal with stuff. As a kid, it's a little harder. If you're getting bullied, seek help from trusted adults above you. You know what I mean? That could be your mom, your dad. What if I don't have a parent? Go to a guardian, a big cousin, a sibling, somebody, a best friend. But seek help, because bullying is not okay. And if you are bullying out there in school, in the workplace, or just in general, you are just mad about life and you are a bully, you just don't like people, just stay out the way then. You know what I mean? Stay out the way. Stay in your house. Go get some sunlight, actually. Don't stay in the house. Go somewhere in the woods, maybe on a beach by the water or something. Some area that is nice and peaceful. Let the rays of sun hit you and just think, man. Think how you can be a better person. Because what's the point of bullying? Like, you're just putting somebody else down to make yourself feel good? It doesn't even add up. Like, let's make sure October, we keep these things in mind. We help people who are going through these struggles so they don't have to be alone. You know what I mean? It's nothing worse than going through something and you're alone. So anybody out there who I know personally, if you are a domestic violence victim or you are getting bullied, hit me up, man. I'm here. Literally, hit me up.
Reach
I'll do
out.
the best that I can do to help you. Reach out. It's just that simple. If you ain't got nobody else, just told you. If you're watching this video and you know me on my Instagram, if I follow you or you follow me, hit me up. I'm telling you straight up. And if you don't hit me up, it's your fault, because I'm telling you I'm available. Simple. That's all I wanted to open up with, man.
There we go. We appreciate you being aware of what's going on in the month. That's key right there. That's key. That's something we need to get better at. Okay, but you're
100%.
pointing out, you're helping us. You're helping us do that.
Yes.
So we thank you for that. And at the end of your message, I appreciate it so much that you offered yourself. You said that if somebody needs someone, I'm there for them. And that's actually similar to what I'm doing for this next thing, okay? We're doing a blind
Let's do
ranking. Okay?
Oof.
This is blind ranking your Instagram posts, okay? Specifically you. This is all about your Instagram, okay? I didn't make this post. You did.
But I get that, but this is not on my Instagram currently. This is, bro, Zach takes screenshots and he keeps them forever. It's just not years, it's forever.
Forever. Forever. I don't even remember what year this is.
God, this is horrible. So first of all, I want to mention how I'm still to this day I'll be cooling. You understand what I'm saying? I'll be cooling. Don't like that I spelled it with a K here. I don't. People call me K because my name's Kennedy, obviously, Ken or
Hmm.
K. So that's probably why I did it to be like cool. But I don't like that I did that. That's weird. This is like making light skinned people look bad because I'm trying too hard as a light skin right here. I made sure I had the wrinkles up top. I'm trying to pull down the shirt to just show my neck. This is how many are we doing? This is five. All right, this is gonna go at it could be a lot worse, and clearly you got years of this. So I'm gonna put this dead in the middle. This is three.
Three. Okay, set the bar.
Now is
Fair enough.
this
Fair enough.
wait, is this like number one is like okay, this is the best post and number five's the worst, or number one is like, oh, this is the worst and five's the best? Like what is
We'll,
the
we'll
blind
do.
ranking called again?
We'll do. It's blind ranking photos from your Instagram. So whatever you're feeling,
Okay, so
whatever
best
you're
to
feeling.
worst. Yeah, okay. So yeah, this is three. We'll do best to worst. Okay,
That's
what's
the
next?
worst.
I
There
don't
we
want
go.
to ask.
Next.
Okay, I like this. These my
There
boys.
we
I
go.
went to San Antonio. I went to San Antonio, Texas one time.
Yep.
Shout out Uncle E. I stayed with him and his family. My boy in the orange, he's pretty much in the middle. That's my boy David. That's still my boy to this day. Shout out David. On a sad note, David he lost his mom actually a year ago. In
Mm.
September he lost his mom a year ago. So shout out David. Shout out his whole family. You know, you always in my thoughts and my prayers. Even though we don't talk a lot, that's my boy. And he just celebrated his. He been married about I think 10 years. It said now,
Oh
almost 10 years or
dang.
something. So shout out him and his
Dang.
wife and his baby girl. He got a daughter. So shout out my
Oh.
boy David. This is a good post. Not my outfit is horrific, but this is just a good
That's a
post because like
crazy outfit. You
I
would
mean
never wear
it's
that
just
to
a
this day.
no. The only thing I'd wear from this outfit is the Spurs shirt. I think I had it for a while. I just threw it away because it just got old. Like the shorts I
Yeah.
would never wear those outside, inside. I wouldn't own those. I still own them actually. I own them because somebody wore them and I can't fit them now. Like somebody wore them and if they come
Oh.
over, they wear them because I don't fit them. So I still got
Mm.
the Spurs shorts. Those shoes, I remember those were Chris Paul shoes actually, CP3. Those are
That's
Jordan
so
CP3s
crazy.
that I got on my feet. And I hate
That's
them.
so
They're
crazy.
red. I hate red though. I don't like red. So this post is gonna be number like this might just be one or two. I'm gonna say two. This is a good one, just for the memories. I love it, not for the fit.
Yeah. I thought you would like that photo. I remember that Texas trip for you. And the next
Oh,
one.
okay. I like this one. I like this because one, your boy hair was crispy and big. He had a line.
Man.
Look at me now. This is so different. It's
Man.
so different. Your
Man.
boy was
So different.
crispy. The sideburns was looking nice.
Yep. Yeah. That was our thing,
Love
man. A
that.
little fade right there, man.
That blue scarf I loved. That was cool, and that was one of my
Yeah.
favorite jackets, just because I liked how it fit. This is a good one. It's not going forward, so this man, that's a good one.
It's tough.
We could do this
but-
at one. That's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
Let's see what else is out there. This is one. I like this though. This is a good one. This is at Brooklyn Apartments. I remember because
It
that
sure
shower
is.
and that
It
our
sure is.
bathroom was, or the toilet was right there. Yeah.
The caption says
I like
Milwaukee
that one.
weather sucks.
Yeah, 32. It's probably 32 degrees and it was springtime. That's why I said it.
Oh, one more thing. The photo, I just realized. The photo with the Texas people, it literally says Throwback Thursday. Can't wait to go back to Texas in December. And now it's a crazier throwback. I don't even know. I don't even know when that post was. Now that post is already a throwback. Anyway,
And I never
moving on.
went back in December. I've only been to Texas a couple times, and I did not go back in that December. Whenever, definitely didn't.
Fair enough. And the next post.
Yeah, this is cool at number 4. I don't like the face I'm making. I still, bro, I promise on my whole life, I still have that tie. I still got that shirt, and I wear both of them still because they look fine. And I still got
Yeah.
that jacket, but I don't wear that jacket no more because something happened to the elbow or the sleeve. But that just shows,
Do you still
I've
fit
been
it?
the same. Yeah, it's been the same size since like high school, bro. I grew like really one time in my life, and I stopped. Like I was short forever. I grew to average height, and people still say I'm short or whatever. And then that was it. So it's like My clothes would
That's
fit me
crazy.
forever. Like moms and pops should be
Forever.
like, "Yeah, we're gonna let you have Zach's clothes. You'll grow into them." No, nope, not me. But yeah, man, this would have been number 3, but I'm gonna move it to number 4. I don't like the face I'm making. I look unsure. I look like I'm
Yeah,
queasy, or I
yeah,
don't like it.
yeah.
But that's
The
4. Yeah, I
picture
took the
before,
4.
your face is more composed. You were very relaxed in that one.
Yeah.
Anyway, and the last photo, which sadly goes into fifth.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. If I would have known this was it, this would have been like 1 or 2. This
I
is a
know.
shout out our cousin JJ. He down in Texas now. This was when he lived in I think he lived in Kenosha, not Racine. I'm gonna say
Right.
Kenosha. So this one he lived in Kenosha. And I just knocked out like, and literally you can't see all the words, but he put this on either Snapchat or Instagram, and I want to
It was
say
like
Instagram
Snapchat
because I don't think
with
I mean I want
the
to say
numbers.
Snapchat because I don't think Instagram had stories back then. So
Mm.
he typed in there who falls asleep like this. But anybody who actually knows me and has ever been around me sleeping, they know I could sleep any type of way. I could dang near sleep anywhere if I'm comfortable. I'm not gonna fall asleep around strangers because I think I'll get killed. It's just like in the back of my mind. But if I'm comfortable around you, I will fall asleep in any way, shape, or form, and that's the best thing. And I fall asleep very quickly. So
Yeah,
sadly, has to go in last place. But in my
man.
heart, this is definitely top 2, top 3. Definitely top 2. I ain't gonna lie. I would have put this right behind the 32 degrees one. So if I let's do it like this. That's the list. But if I had an ideally, it would have been 32 degrees. It would
Yeah.
have been I ain't gonna lie, it would have been the homies from Texas too. Then it would have been me sleeping. Then it would have been the suit and tie fourth, and then fifth would have been that crazy face. I should have just put that
That
fifth, but I was like, man, he gonna come out with something crazier. I just thought you was. That's crazy. Yeah, that would have been the list. But that's a good one. I like that. That was crazy. That reminded me. I don't know if you've seen the trends going around, but on like TikTok, I see it a lot. They'll either a student, I've seen students, I'm gonna just say a student will find old pictures of his teachers, and he'll bring it up to them. He's like, hey, can you sign this for me? And they're like, huh? And then they open it, they're like, what the heck, how'd you get this? And yeah, I guess I'm glad I'm not a teacher because I wouldn't want my students digging up no old photos of me. I'd probably be more
man.
sad than anything. I'd be like, dang, you see, I used to be crispy. Now look at this, all gone. You know, I like that blind ranking so much that I'm just gonna go into mine right now because you killed it, so now I'm gonna kill it too. All right, buddy, let's do it. This is a blind ranking. Now, this blind ranking, I'm
Get me into
calling
it.
Memory Lane
That's a
dash.
paper
Wait,
word.
wait,
That's paper word,
wait,
everyone.
wait. Dash sibling abuse edition.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's
Wait,
not
this doesn't come with
excited
photos, does
anymore.
it? This doesn't come with photos, does it?
Nah, I wish I had the
Okay.
abusive photos. What? That'd be crazy.
That would
I'd
be
be able to
great.
prove everything to the police. All right, number 1. Tombstone me my head on the concrete. Where's that rank? Where's it ranked? And for anybody out there who doesn't know what that is,
hypothetically, if I did this.
so Zach turned me upside down. Then we're in our sunroom that has concrete. He
I thought we were in the
literally
basement.
tombstoned me like the under. You keep saying that, no, because I said this at your wedding, and then afterwards you're like, I thought we were in the basement. No, we were in the sunroom on concrete. But ladies and gentlemen, don't get it confused. Even if it was the basement had concrete. So either way, it's sad. Right? He's trying to make it better, like it's the living room with carpet. So yeah, he tombstoned me like the Undertaker, and I hit my head on the concrete. So where does that rank on the blind ranking? And it's five options.
A blind ranking of going down memory lane and putting you through pain?
Yeah.
Bro, that's really high because you could have actually been severely hurt. I really want to put it at 1, bro. I don't know. But it's like, I know I put you through a lot. That might be the worst, though, bro, because that's like the neck, bro. I think there's one you could pull up, but I don't know if you'll actually remember it. I want to put that, I want to do something we usually don't do. I want to put it at number 1 to start. I'm setting the bar for the tombstone through the concrete at number 1. Because, I mean, that was literally WWE says, do not do this at home. And we did it at home in the worst way because we didn't fake it. We actually did it.
Hold on, Z. There's no we here. It's just you, okay? It's just you. I'm little brother. I had no control over this. You're much stronger than me at this point, okay? Because we were, I don't even know what age, but we lived at the house, and this is the beginning stages of the house. But reflecting on that, I want you to reflect on this one too now. You, once upon a time, for no reason at all, I'm minding my business in our room, and you decide to chuck a book at me, and it hits me right here on the nose. And
I wasn't
I
sure if
feel
you would
like I
bring that
had
up. I wasn't sure if you would bring that
I
up.
feel like I had this dent still because of that. So where does that rank? Would that have been number one?
No, no. That's what I thought in my head. I was
Okay.
like, the only thing they can come close is probably that. I would say that's number 2 because I'm surprised you remember that. But yeah, Candy, they had like this, unless I'm
Never,
remembering incorrectly,
never
but there was like
forget.
a play set in the bedroom. Had like a little slide on it and everything. And he was on it, and I don't know why. That's why kids are just evil, bro. I don't know why I did it. I just threw it. I chucked it at him. And it wasn't like a little
Fuck yeah.
soft covered book. No, it was one of those Dr. Seuss books that are like hard on
Bro.
the outside, bro.
I really think it was. I think it was the Green Thumper book. That's what I think, and I still have that book to
Oh.
this day. But maybe it was a Dr. Seuss book. But I think it was that because
Oh, okay.
that's like a core memory I have. I just remember it hitting me, and I started crying ASAP. And I just remember mom holding me, like, what the heck? And like we were. I had to be less than 5 years old. Less than
Yeah.
5 years old, and I remember this as a
Yeah.
core memory. Like it's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I think you're right, bro. That was so many years ago. I want to say that was probably Harbor Point. Yeah, and Harbor
Was.
Point,
It was
we
upstairs
were
at the bedroom.
babies. Yeah, we were babies. Harbor
Yeah.
Point is where I first learned how to ride a bike. So whenever you teach a kid how to ride a bike, like at a reasonable age, not too late,
Literally.
like some kids learn at like 15 or something. That wasn't me. I was like normal kid.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was definitely
And
a
I'm
core
too
memory.
for everybody out there. If Zach's learning how to ride a bike, I'm 2 years younger than him. So that's the age range we're working with.
2.5 technically. So yeah, that was bad. That was bad. So that's number 2 because I don't think nothing tops those two. Tombstone was the worst. That was the second worst. Outside of that,
All right, let's get into the third one I got. One time at our house on Jolino Lane, 5411. Shout out whoever lives there now. I was in the kitchen and I was just sitting down just sitting down on the floor. And my mom always made sweet tea in 2 vases. It was a clear vase and a blue vase. Zach takes one of these vases for whatever reason, once again in his mind, and he on my head and it breaks. He looks at it like, oh my goodness, how did it break? And it's like, well, I don't know. You just took a glass thing and you cracked it on my head. So why wouldn't it break? So that's what I got now. Where does that rank? He gonna
first
say
of all,
3.
Kennedy's over exaggerating. It had a handle, and the handle broke. It wasn't the whole vase that broke on his head. It was just the handle. That's number 5 because to this day that doesn't make sense. That little handle broke. It was just a tap. I kid you not. It wasn't that hard. Kennedy makes it seem like I freaking threw it through his skull or something. Absolutely not. Yeah, this is great. Yeah, that's number 5. That's number 5. You're surprising me right now.
5. Now, Zach, you're gonna be happy you put that at 5 for this very next reason. You used to love doing this to me. So anytime there's 2 things, and one I will never mention on camera. There are 2 things Zach used to do when we would fight to kind of like get the victory, over me. One, I'll
Oh,
not
God.
mention ever. That's
Okay, thank God.
sacred
Okay,
secrets,
okay.
you know what I mean? Yeah,
Thank
I'm not
God.
mentioning that, buddy. But the one I will mention is I'd be on the ground pinned. He'd put his knees right here on my arms and he just held my chest and he just crack. So that's the one I got. So that's why sometimes somebody got an issue with me, bro. I'm red, you know what I'm saying? Like my big brother is beating my chest in at home. You see what I'm saying? And I can't do nothing. He's only making me stronger though. My chest is getting worked, and in my arms, I'm trying to. You know the machines at the gym? They had you like this with your arms. Yeah, I was trying to do that with knees and legs on me. Okay, so that's the next one I got. You know what I mean? Where does that rank, buddy?
That's number 3. That was a very effective torture method, man. Put the knees down, just bat. Dog. And then 2, if you hit someone's arm, man, get your thumb right in there, press it back and forth, pain. Oh
Bruh.
my gosh, that's hilarious, bro. That's number
Oh.
3. Honestly, I probably would have put that
3.
above the book one. The book one was bad, probably more damaging, but that torture one was just so much fun. I recall doing that a lot, man. That was hilarious.
And ladies and gentlemen, as I quote, he said that was so much fun. Hey man, you're like this last one. It's not really what you did, it's kind of what we did. You understand what I'm saying? One day, once upon a time, we were fighting, we were getting into it, and we lived at Brooklyn Apartments. We're getting into it, right? And the worst part about this story is my mother. Shout out moms, we love you. She was the manager at the apartments we lived at. So
Oh
once we
Lord.
did this act, we had to tell her, and she had to call her maintenance people so they could fix it. Z, what did we do? We was fighting, and do you remember we broke
Oh
the
my God.
toilets?
Yes, bro. Yes. So that's number 4. This is a tough
Yeah,
list, bro. There's no
yeah,
winning, bro. I mean, I
it's
think I think the
good.
list is good overall. Yeah, that's good overall. Tombstone, book, pounding the chest, toilet, and then the vase. Yeah, that's I think that's a solid list. But the
Yeah.
toilet also broke so easy. Cause it's like it's right next to the bathtub. So all I don't did you slam me or did I slam you? I can't remember. But one of us got
I don't
pinned.
remember that.
One of us pinned the other person in between the toilet and bathtub, so simply just the pressure just made the toilet pop off and break, and it's like, oh snap, like we just broke a toilet. And I don't even remember, I feel like Dad wanted us to pay for it, but I don't remember if we actually paid for it or not, because it was around the time where I think we started getting a few dollars or whatever, like had our own jobs, but like, that was bad, bro. We broke a toilet. I totally forgot about that, yeah.
Crazy.
But yeah, they had to
Yeah,
come
it was
fix that.
crazy. And
That's
maybe we got fortunate because, like I said, mom worked there, and like my mom, the lady she worked for, like they was locked in forever. Like it's
right,
always been her
right,
boss. So she
right.
they may not have even had to pay for that toilet. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they
Yeah.
didn't. But yeah, that was a crazy time. And the thing that kind of throws me with that is like anytime in movies or TV shows, if anything happens to a toilet, it's almost like the pipe goes with it and the water shoots out. In our case, we we broke the toilet, but not the pipeline. It was so confusing because no water came out. There was no water leaking. There was no water shooting. It was just you could not use the toilet. It was almost like cracked a tap or something. And it was the
Yeah, yeah.
craziest thing. But
From the base,
that's
yeah.
also one of the craziest things. Yeah, it's also one of the craziest things you got to tell your parents. Like, yeah, we broke the toilet. Like you can lie and finesse so much, but me and
So
Zach
much.
are not overweight. So it's not like we can say we sat on the toilet wrong or too hard and it broke. Like no, it don't work like that. Like we was
Nah,
fit, you know what I mean? So we had to tell them we broke our toilet. Like you know what I mean? We gotta get a new one. Like,
nah, yeah. That's a great point.
crazy.
We did finesse a lot, 100%. But that's something you can't finesse. Breaking the
No,
toilet, bro. We've never even come close to that. The closest is maybe like the toilet seat loosening up over time, but like that's not even the same thing. It's not even
that's
close.
life. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that was intense. That was intense. I don't even know how to transition this last time. I'm gonna just jump straight into it. It's another $1 million question. I mean, we're all over the place. I don't even know where this is going, but we're going. Okay, we're gonna stay going. So I put, would you do these things for $1 million? Okay, and I've done a similar question in the past. I think it was like 10 million to fight Floyd Mayweather, and you're like absolutely or something like that. But anyway, it says, would you walk around in drunk goggles for 3 months straight, and you get $1 million? Now,
Drunk and drunk
drunk goggles, you
goggles.
put them on, yeah, and it's like everything's distorted. A better way to relate it is when you see people do the little spin thing on the bat, they'll spin in like circle, 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 and they try to walk straight, and they're like, oh, that's kind of what wearing a drunk goggle is. You have to do that for 3 months straight for a
Can't
million
do it.
dollars
Can't
for a
do it.
million.
No, I get it. I know. Look, I get the price, but I cannot do that, bro. If I spin around, I get sick and I feel like throwing up and dying. There's no way I'm doing that for 3 months, bro. It would not be worth it, bro. It's not worth it to feel like I'm gonna die every day. No,
Do
thanks.
you do you think at some point you would adjust though, like things that look uneven, but then it's like, oh snap, I understand it, or no?
Yeah, because my parents, I've had different states of mind. We'll word it like that. Now you got to get used to different states of mind sometimes when it's new to you. So I think I mean, maybe I could get used to it, but that's not anything I want to get used to. I
It's
wouldn't,
not
I
ideal.
not, because then I'm used to it for 3 months, and then after I become normally, and I got to get reused to normal. That's what people don't get because the drunk goggles is my normal. So now regular normal might make me sick. It ain't worth it. I'm not going through a 6 month process. I'm okay. No.
All right. So would you do this for $1 million? Yeah. For a whole year, every other week, a random person comes up to you in public and smacks you. It's a random person. Could be a guy, girl, could be someone weak, could be someone strong, and they just come to you and they just smack you across your face. You can't do nothing back. For once a week. So what? How many weeks is there in the year? 52, right? So for 20, let's have 52. This is embarrassing. Anyway, half 50, so 25, 20, so 26.
26.
For 26 times, you're gonna get smacked in the face in public. That's it. As hard as they possibly can. Like, for $1 million, that's it. It could be like The Rock walking up, it keeps it moving. It could be one of those. You ever see the pro smacking competitions? Could be one of them. I mean, you might.
That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Yeah.
Like one smack has distorted faces, so it's like, no, I can't do it. Can't do it, bro, because I can't even hit back. I can't do it.
It's 26 times. That's it for $1 million. They do it for like 5,000 on TV.
Some people would accept getting abused for $1 million. I'm not one of them.
You're a man of I don't even know what the word is. You're a man of.
Well, man, if you smack me, I'm gonna smack you. That's what I am.
Okay. Yeah, smacking is disrespectful. I said smacking. I was like, he's not gonna like that. All right. The last one. Would you do this for $1 million? For a whole year, everywhere you go, Rocco, your dog, has to be with you. Everywhere you go, just for a year.
Do that.
You could do that. That's surprising. I'm surprised you do that, but not the smacking thing.
Is Rocco biting me? Is Rocco smacking me? Is Rocco pissing
Rocco's
on me?
destructive.
Rocco, no.
Yes, Rocco is destructive.
Bro, first of all, his shot collar, and to everybody out there who has an animal who is a little ignorant and you don't use a shot collar, actually, I don't want to hear nothing. You could call it animal abuse. You could call whatever you want. Call the people on me. Call them right now. Yeah, I use a shot collar. Whoa. I don't care, bro. I'm shocking him until he acts right. And even above that, bro, do that jump parent and stuff. So you just want to base in my boys, you know what I mean? They come out. And when I yell at that man, he knows to act right. So I have no worries about that. Yeah, we can go. Let's go. We got it. $1 million. Come on.
Okay. Easy money. Even like I mean everywhere. Work, hall, like you're going on a date, you have to take the dog with you. I mean, you use the bathroom, he's with you in the stall.
Women love dogs.
He's
Well, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, if I use the bathroom at home, he sees me pee. It's not like he's over there joining me.
Okay. You say so. Well, you got the $1 million. I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. I'm genuinely surprised you took that over the smacking, but I'm not surprised you took it over the drunk goggles.
You gotta remember, I bought Rocco from Indiana when I traveled on the road for work. And then the first almost year of his life, the first 6 months especially, my boy was in that truck with me because I was going every week, bro. That man was in the car with me at least once, twice a week. Like, and we going to Indiana, we going to Michigan. That's when I learned that dogs like get car sick and throw up. Rocco don't do it though. But when people say, "Oh, how's he in the car?" I'm like, "What you mean? How he in the car? Like he's sitting down, he laying down, he cool." They like, "Oh, my dog gets sick, he can't." I'm like, "What?" So I'm fortunate where Rocco is. He be cooler just like me. Like he'll be in that. Even the other day, bro. Took him outside for his morning walk, and then I wanted to go get some food. The food was down the street. I'm like, I could walk, but like it was just a little too far for me to walk. I didn't feel like it that day. So I'm just getting in the car. He was right by the door, looking all sad with puppy eyes. So I'm like, "Come on, man." So I went to the car. He followed me. He got in the passenger seat. We went. We grabbed the food. We came back home, and it was what it was. But yeah, Rocco is a solid dog. Like I'm not. Yeah, he can come. Quick, easy meal. Quick.
Okay. Yeah. Say less. The drunk goggles I knew you wouldn't do. Maybe if it was less, like a month or something. You couldn't even do a month? A couple months? How long do you think you could go?
Maybe a month.
A month? Okay. It's a lot. It's intense. I mean, you can't even do any. I mean, it'll be torture psychologically because if you look at your phone, you can't even like scroll to pass the time by. You just be sitting there for literally a month. You'd be sick.
What's the quote of the week, my boy? Tell him.
Success doesn't come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently.
Make sure to like, comment, share with everybody you know, and subscribe.